You're coming off a Channel League championship in your first year, and now you pretty much got a new group of guys. But do they know the expectations now that you've set after your first season?
Oh yeah, you know, I've definitely had a chance now with a full off season finally to put the kind of culture that I believe in and that kind of work ethic. You know, it still takes time. I think it's going to take me another 4 to 5 years before the culture at Santa Barbara High is truly what I want it to be. But these guys have worked hard. They know that nothing's going to be given to them, and everything last year was exactly that last year. So they're excited to put their own stamp on their senior year.
Well, now you lost a lot of good football players from last year, a lot of leaders.
Right.
Who has stepped up, you know, here for you to kind of like to take over
right.
the mantle?
Well, we've got some seniors that are, you know, our diehard leaders. Jonah Iwanaga, number 7, who's an all-league player for us last year, has stepped up. Josh Cass, number 57. Jordan Guzman, number 20. Cherokee Cunningham, number 13. All these guys have stepped up into leadership roles and have really, you know, filled in that void of the senior leadership that we thought we'd have.
Well, Jonah, boy, that last year was a big year for you. You won in volleyball, you won in football, you went to the playoffs in football, went to the finals in volleyball. What are you about this year? What are your expectations with this football team?
You know, we're trying to do the same but better. We Channel League champs last year. We're looking to do better than that, get deeper into the playoffs. You know, we had a heartbreaker in the first round of playoffs that really, you know, we made stupid mistakes, and this year Caines has done a really nice job paying attention to the details, and that's what's going to get us to the next level, I think.
I mean, talk about the offensive weapons you have in between, you know, you got Brent, you got Eli, you got Cherokee, and you got yourself.
Yeah, with Roki coming back, you know, for his senior year, we're really expecting big things from him. Brent, he's just, you know, he's a genius, and he's got a great arm. Jordan Guzman, he's playing opposite of me at receiver. He's put in more work than anyone else on the team. He works so hard. It's going to be tough to stop our offense. We got a lot of athletes who work really hard, and, you know, our line, if they put up a good amount of protection that I know they can, that we're gonna really succeed.
This season, I know you have some really good skill players. You had guys like Cherokee coming back, you know, Jonah, you got Eli. What can you say about this group of offensive skill guys?
These guys are eager to prove that they're worth something too. You know, I think they hear it around town all the time now. Oh, you guys don't have anything, and they're sick of it. Honestly, they're ready to prove that they work hard and they have talent, and they're ready to showcase that talent.
Now, you brought up Brent Payas last year. He played in the playoff game. He actually threw a touchdown pass. So you got him and Eli. Is there going to be it's a two-headed monster quarterback? Or?
They've been competing for it all year. You know, I think that we've got an offense that fits both of them now, and we're excited to roll that out this year. The truth is, you know, they're very much in competition for the starting job. I think that Eli is such an athlete that we're going to find a way to get him on the field either way. But there's some exciting competition going on at quarterback around here.
The offense we have is very high tempo. You know, we have to get the ball out very quick, and you know, we have a lot of athletic guys, including myself. The line's very athletic too, and you know, and it should be a good one.
Now, came in and quarterback that great win over Dos Pueblos last year. You got quarterback in the playoffs, and now you have Brent Payas as well. What's the situation with the quarterback?
Oh well, with Brent, you know, we'll switch off because I can do other positions like receiver, running back. You know, I play quarterback as well. You know, I'm not really concerned on who starts. You know, as long as I get my reps at quarterback, everything's fine.
All right. Now, you took a big hit on the offensive line. Who are some of the guys you're going to be counting on to fill in those gaps here on the offensive line?
Number 66, Ivan Lazaro. I mentioned Josh Cass, number 57. Jumba Castro, number 53. All of these guys are seniors that, like I said, had some crucial reps for us last year that are excited to now kind of prove that, you know, they work hard and they deserve a little bit of notoriety.
You had some big hitters on that defense. Who do you got coming back?
Honestly, I'm very excited. I think I'm the linebacker coach, so I'm biased. I think my 2 inside backers, leaps and bounds, and no disrespect to Rudy and Jordan, we're both all-league players. I think my 2 inside backers are 2 of the best I've coached here since 2006. Ramon Harper, number 6, who also plays running back, and Canyon Gutierrez, number 45, are 2 big studly inside backers, the prototype kind of inside backers. We've got Skylar Pejovich on the field side, replacing Jason, who's an absolute athlete on the field, and then Gabe Murillo and Daniel Podratz on the boundary side. I think that we've got some great weapons, and me as the defensive coordinator with the year of head coaching under my belt has been able to truly install the defense a little bit more thorough this year. I'm very excited for this team to work. I know they're chomping at the bit, and to me, I think that we're better defensively, which is hard to imagine considering we had such great kids last year. We've got a lot of two-way guys, you know, Ivan Lazaro, Juan Castro. Both of those guys are going to give us some quality reps. We got a couple supplemental guys. You know, we're untested up front. We're going to find out in our scrimmage shortly who are the guys. So we're going to find out, but everybody's been working hard, and I think that competition has really made it flourish around here. There's no guaranteed he's the starter, he's the starter, he's the starter. Secondary, again, we've got Jonah, who is an all-league corner for us, Jordan Guzman, Andrew Solis, both quality free safeties for us, and Ray Solis, who was a breakout player for us in the summer. We're looking for great things from him at cornerback.
Well, you mentioned competition. The camp must have been spirited then, with a lot of jobs wide open, huh?
Very much. You know, I think that they definitely pushed each other hard because of that. You know, there's no room for the number one to take a play off because the number two is right on his heels. You know, with the exception of Jonah, nobody else played more than 6 games or started more than 6 games last year. So, you know, everybody's new and everybody knows they have a chance to have their application be checked, as we call it. So they're all working hard, trying to get noticed, and, you know, that's made camp pretty exciting.
Now, we're better prepared. The team was better prepared because they knew what to expect.
I think our preparation, absolutely. You know, last year I was flying by the seat of my pants, took over at spring, and didn't really have my process down as a head coach. This year, that's all lined up. You know, I still look at it as a lot of franticness. We've had some coaching turnovers. You know, still a lot of scrambling going around, but the process of installing offense, defense, the work ethic, the special teams, all that has been consistent. So definitely a lot easier in that regard.
New coaching staff, or some new members of the coaching staff you want to mention?
Yeah, we've had some different. Coach Ryan Puran is my longtime quarterback and receiver coach, is taking over the offense and installing a new offense for us that I think is going to be amazing. Coach Melgosa, I was very lucky to have him come back to the freshman level. Very excited for him and to offer our incoming freshman, a former varsity head football coach, as their head coach. I mean, I don't know what you could ask for more on a freshman level.
Yeah, and then you got the legend, Lito Garcia.
Was lucky enough to have Lito come back and be able to come back. I know he's happy to be back at SB, and, you know, shoot, I've got an award named after the guy, so it was kind of weird to have an award named after a DP coach, so very happy to have him back here for sure.
It was the Don's family suffered, you know, with the loss of first Michael Jimenez, you know, who's been part of this program for many years, and then of course Caleb. Is the program going to do anything to recognize those men?
Well, we'll be recognizing both of those men in our souvenir program, as well as we will adorn both of their initials on our helmet decals. In addition, you know, I was personal friends with Khalid and Coach Mike. I worked with, you know, year in and year out, and he was really the biggest supporter of these kids. So it's tough, you know, and we're gonna definitely dedicate the season to both of those guys, and we're gonna see if we can't, you know, make them proud up there.
Great.